The KATT is on the prowl and prior. Live from Radio Row, it's Rocklahoma 2023.
We are live at Pryor, Rocklahoma 2023, and I am with Black Stone Cherry. John Fred, it's been, 2 years since you came by, or was that last year?
Steve and I were actually outside talking. We were trying to figure out. I think the last time we played here might have been 19. When's the last time we played here, Brandon? Our tour manager. Wonderful, beautiful Brandon.
Help
Tell
us
us.
19 over there.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, he always got our back, man.
All these Rocklahomas run together to me, and so you talk to so many artists over a 3-day period. You're like, now what year was that? Was that 2019? Especially when you start getting acts who come back, over and over again. Sure, it all kind of runs together. But I've been talking to you guys a long time. Like, I remember the first time you guys came through Oklahoma City, and I got to see you at the time it was called the Bricktown Event Center, with on the Hinder CD release party.
Yeah, man, that was a great venue. Is that still there?
It's still there, but what's funny is it's a cowboy dance club now.
Oh, well,
instead
even
of
better. Let's go.
And I'm pretty sure they still have a mechanical bull, like bringing it back old school.
Those mechanical bulls are fun, but they are.
You're from Kentucky. I know you've had some time on a mechanical bull.
You know what? The first time
they're at every county fair.
The first time I ever got on one, and this is a funny story. I was 14 years old, and I was out with my dad and uncle playing the Kentucky Headhunters, and they were opening a show with Jackal, and this was in Atlanta. And I remember at that time, Jesse and the guys, they had they had like full backline, but they had mechanical bull that they would wheel out. So I was side stage watching. I remember Jesse came over and he was like, "Come here, get over here." Of course, we were friends for a long time, and my dad and them were on the same label back in the day. And so he puts me up on this mechanical bull, and I'm terrified because all I had seen was just these things just go crazy, Well, and of course it they didn't even. I don't even think it was maybe even on, but like it was funny. That's the first time. That was my experience with the mechanical bull, but. Yeah,
I think mine was at Billy Bob's, Texas. I believe that was mine, and I was a kid. Yeah, that's
we should bring one on tour. Why don't we get one?
We should do that.
We'll do
T-Rex, like bulls, and like mechanical dinosaurs that we can ride.
I don't know where this idea is going, but I second it, and I am all for it.
We should get a mechanical brontosaurus.
It could go along with the new album coming out September 29th. Ooh. Screaming at the Sky, some mechanical dinosaurs on stage.
So
bulls.
I want to talk about the new record, but I want to talk about the What's Love Got to Do With It cover. So was that planned before Tina Turner passed away? Or is that something that you guys just felt inspired to do at the time and moment?
Actually, we were in London, right, doing our red carpet premiere for the Royal Albert Hall DVD, and it kind of transpired by John Fred, right, when we were in the lobby, and you heard the song come on the lobby radio, right?
Yeah, we were sitting in the Hard Rock Hotel lobby. I remember we got in real late, and we like Steve was saying, we played the Royal Albert Hall in London in 21, and it was a wonderful show. I mean, that's such a prestigious venue, and everybody's played there.
And you guys have a massive fan base over there. Like, they're just crazy.
I have a lot of great fans over there. Really do. We're really fortunate. And so we wanted to do our buddy Mike Rodway, who's a videographer. He's shot some of our music videos. He's a great videographer. He came over, and we got a crew, and we filmed the whole performance. So we released it to vinyl, DVD, and vinyl, and we wanted to do something special and rent out a theater in London to do a premiere for us. So we found this really cool little theater in London, and we flew in the night before and stuff. And
this was 2020, right? So this was like before
the shutdown,
year and a half before Tina passed.
Yeah. No, do we do it? See, stuff you're talking about stuff running together. We played Royal Albert Hall in 21, right?
Oh yeah.
I know. Dude,
it runs together.
Yep. So we played 21 at the Royal Albert Hall, and then the next year, 22, last year we came back to do the premiere, and we were sitting there and we couldn't get in our rooms. And we're hanging out, and Chris had went down the hall or something, and Tina's song came on. I was sitting there. I was like, that Chris would kill that. Like Like his voice, Tina's voice was had that monster growling
And
tone.
he does kill it. Yeah.
And, I mentioned, I was like, we should just, work that up at sound check someday. We ended up cutting for the record, and it came out so good. We were just like, man, we gotta like have this B-side or something. And unfortunately, obviously, Tina passed. And it was recorded before.
So I've got two little boys. One is 10, and the other one, his birthday is actually today. He turned 6 years old.
Oh, happy birthday!
And I get them ready for school every morning and take them to school and stuff. And one of our routines, because I get frustrated really easy when I can't find my coffee cup or find my keys, and I learned real quickly that they notice everything at that age. If you're having a bad mood, they notice it immediately. Yep. So I was like, I got to do something to where we're all in a happy mood by the time they get to school. Yeah. So instead of cartoons or whatever, we put on music. We pull up YouTube, and everybody takes a turn picking out songs that they want to hear at the time. And my youngest, William, who turned 6 today, when the What's Love Got to Do With It cover dropped, that's been every morning regular rotation as we're getting ready to school. He absolutely loves it. And he had never listened to Tina Turner or any of that before, but at that moment, that song captured him.
Man,
oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So I get to listen to it every day, that makes me happy.
Cool. That is so cool, really man. Yeah.
So the new record, Screaming at the Sky, September 23rd? 29th. Yeah. Okay, how long have you guys been working on this one?
Last summer?
Well, it feels like I just joined the band yesterday in a way. And
Me too.
Like, right?
But last summer.
Last summer, I guess.
Yeah, so we started... it was really cool because we wrote almost everything at soundcheck and on the road, So there's a place in Glasgow. So Chris and I live in Edmonton. Steve and Ben live in Glasgow. So two of our towns right next to together. And in Glasgow, there's a beautiful old theater that's been there, the Plaza Theater, since I guess 1920s. You think?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And it's been renovated.
Over time. Beautiful.
Preserved,
Yeah, beautiful place. And we recorded the drums there, and we went back to my house and recorded the rest of it in 2 spare bedrooms. So, we went over. Actually, we had touring in all throughout the year, but we found a spot to rent out the theater in the summertime. So we did 8 songs first. And then took a break. It was kind of cool having listened to those mixes and stuff.
Get to live with it for a bit.
Yeah, because normally you go in the studio, it's like, okay, you're in there a month,
you're
a month and a half.
You're still under a time crunch, because you've only got so much time blocked out. I always think it's so cool when bands find just an empty spot and make it work for their needs however long they need it. Just convert something that's not normally a studio into a creative space.
We doubled down, I think, on the dynamics, because when you're recording, not to nerd out too much about all that stuff, but when you're recording, you traditionally may record in a studio and it's a different setup versus like in a big theater with this different kind of natural hall reverb sound.
Lots of air and natural sound to fill.
So when you get that dynamic with the dynamic drummer, got to check it out, baby. September 29th. It just adds a different kind of cool dynamic and vibe to it for the drums for sure. But
it was cool, man. Awesome. Seriously, like Steve was saying, it was a lot of DIY because, we actually do our about every 2 years we do a Christmas charity show at the Plaza Theater in Glasgow, and the sound in there is incredible. So when we were thinking about where are we going to do the drums, because that's like the only thing with like you said, now with technology. We can make a record in here,
right?
But with the drums, if you're not going to sound replace everything on the drums, you got to really have that right. A natural, great sounding room. So we did that. Took a break. Did the first 8. It was like this. It was hot summertime. Came back was the end of December, 1st January. Then we recorded like another 7 tracks. But it's we took all our gear over there, and our great brother Jordan Westfall actually mixed and engineered it again. He does our on-stage in-ears.
Nice.
Stuff. Yeah, it was a great, man. It's a great record. It's got a lot of. I think the playing on it is incredible, and I think the songwriting is incredible too. You know, not just saying that because I'm a band member, but like we worked really hard on it. So
well,
it's gonna be a good
I'm
one.
excited, and thank you guys so much for coming by. I know it's 100 degrees out here.
Hey, it ain't that hot, is it,
We
dude?
love it.
Come on,
Hey, we like hot rock and roll shows, baby.
Well,
That's why we're here.
Rocklahoma is definitely one of those. Rocklahoma 2023, Pryor, Oklahoma. Steve, John Fred, Blackstone Cherry.